This example of MaxT in action shows the technique being used in a 20-a-side herringbone dairy. It's milking 260 cows twice a day. The farm milks at 5:30 in the morning and 2:30 in the afternoon. In other words, at 9 and 15-hour intervals each day. These cows were producing 24 litres of milk per cow across the two milkings, although they later peaked at 26 litres. This video shows the morning milking, where an average of 15 litres of milk per cow is harvested. For this level of production, the target MaxT milking time for each row of 20 cows is 8 minutes and 20 seconds. This is the time when about 80% of the herd will have finished milking. At 8 minutes and 20 seconds, this farm is operating at the top of the efficiency range for a 20-a-side in peak milk. It's harvesting 105 litres per cluster per hour. We'll speed up the cup changing sequences in this video at times. You'll notice the countdown timer at bottom right of the screen will also adjust to match. The timer is on the roof at the front of the pit, where its screen is easily seen by the milker from any position. He presses a button to reset the time before switching the cup clusters from the left-hand row to the right, even if some cows on the left haven't finished milking. Here's the switchover in sped-up time. The aim is to change clusters consistently, in the same order, at the same speed, each row. By doing this, the first cow in the row sets the time for all cows in the row. Using this method, it's only taken 10 seconds per cow to remove cups on one side and attach them to the other. While the cows in the new row on the right are being milked, it's time to start teat spraying the left-hand row of cows. It doesn't matter which end he starts from. The milker also opens the head gate, so the first few cows from this row can start moving off, while he finishes teat spraying the rest. With a few minutes left before he has to change the cups back to the left-hand side, there's plenty of time to teat spray the exit cows properly and bring in that row's next batch of 20. These cows have time to load themselves. After closing the head gate, the milker settles in the next batch of cows in the left-hand row. There's even enough time to carry out a few other tasks, like cleaning and checking tail paint if it's mating time, on the right-hand row of cows. The milker is looking up at the timer, 1 minute to go. Still enough time to touch up some tail paint. The 8 minutes 20 seconds target time is up for the right-hand row of cows. Another button push to reset the timer, another switchover. This time from the right-hand row to the new row on the left. Once again, everything's done in order consistently. Doing the switchover this way not only saves time, it saves steps too, so the milker doesn't have to walk as far. Time for teat spraying the right-hand row. Open the head gate to give the right-hand row of cows a head start on exiting, while finishing off teat spraying the rest. Time to close the right-hand head gate, ready for the new batch of 20 cows to come into that row. And another chance to get some tasks done while the left-hand row of cows continues milking. Time's up for the second left-hand batch of cows and switchover begins again. The MaxT milking to time approach will save you time and money without lowering milk production. That's because any milk left in the udder at the first milking is collected during the next one more efficiently. Once a week, keep an eye on which cows are still milking. Your ultimate goal is to have no more than 20% of your cows with milk still in the udder after milking. For the example in this video, that's equivalent to 4 cows per row. So, once a week at an afternoon milking, count how many cows are still milking as the cluster is removed. Do this for a few of the rows for each side. If more than 20% is still milking when the cups come off, you'll need to make your target milking time a bit longer. If less than 20% have milk left in the udder, you can shorten up your target milking time. Remember that milk production can change along the way too, so monitor it once a week. If it goes up or down, you'll need to recalculate your MaxT time to match. The DairyNZ Milk Smart app helps you to do this easily.